All right, let's see if we are streaming to the right place. I hope so. Let's check. Infinite YouTube channel. Refresh. There we go. Cool. Is my stream bugging out? I can't watch my own stream. What is this? It won't let me watch my own stream. Am I too early? What is this? Dude, I get a fucking black screen on my own stream. What is this? Is the stream bugging? Am I bugging? Hold on. Hold on. It's working over here. It just won't let me watch it from my own. It won't let me watch it from my own my own YouTube channel. Look, my stream is bugging. When I go over to my stream preview, it's fine, but oh well, whatever. I think it set itself as like a, I don't know. Either way, I guess I can't grab a link. Stream's fine in the preview though. Yo, if you're early, could you let me know if the stream looks good on your end or if it's like tripping? Because right here, it's fine, but it's good. Okay, thank you, thank you. All right, I just won't be able to watch my own stream, I guess. Let me send out an alert to Discord, and then we're gonna say hi to everybody. There we go. All right. Let's see. Yo, if you're early, also, you could leave a like. That would help. That'd be pretty cool. There's a lot of people in here already. What the? Yo, CJ, Madly Beaver, Broomstick? Wow. Elijah Mosley, what's up, dude? Tiandi God, Choppa God, Dog Tag, always nice to see you. But why? Very spicy egg roll. Templar, my man. TJ, Death Skull, Phoenix, Viper. What? I'm at college orientation. Dude, focus on that, not here. Yo, Hugh, what's up, dude? Pagu, Yoda, Follower, Red King. It's nice to see some Twitch fellas show up. Two Leaf is here. Jack Toxic. Brawler is in here. My boys, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are having a good morning. I'm pretty tired. Yo, Dinofax, what's up, dude? Yo, Brandon Anderson. Dude, I wish some of you guys would come over to Twitch, man. I love seeing you guys. But, man, I only stream on YouTube when we do these, like, reveal streams. We stream on Twitch, like, maybe 4 or 5 times a week. Proud Father, call me Asia Indiana again, and I will kick you in the ears. Yo, Squiggly, what's up, dude? Yo, Kev, good morning, man. I hope you're doing well. I hope you found that golf girlfriend you were looking for. Bandit Doggo, what's up, dude? I'm a keyboard warrior? You think so? Poggies, what's up, 3? Yo, Kester, what the hell? Dude, thank you for the 20. Here you go, and for your gas money for the week. I actually need to go fill up my tank. Yo, thank you for the 20, Kester. Thank you, thank you. Chat, the reveal starts in 10 minutes, man. I know I'm a little late, but...
I have returned once more. Here you go, Infinite, your gas.
Who is this lady? Thank you, Kester. I appreciate it, man.
Hype for the new character.
Yo, TJ, thank you for the 5, man. I'm hyped too, but there's a part of me, right? I don't want to jinx anything, so I'm going to knock on some wood. But there's a part of me that believes that the new character might not come out at the beginning of the season just because we haven't seen or heard anything yet. I hope I'm wrong. I hope that I'm wrong. But the new season starts next week, and we haven't gotten any hints. We haven't gotten a little teaser. They haven't shown us like even a piece of the weapon. So I'm thinking, didn't Warmonger come out in the middle of the season last year? So I'm thinking maybe, you know, they'll hit us with this big, you know, wave of reworks that's coming in at the start of the season. And then, you know, about halfway through mid-season patch, then they release a new hero. You know? Please give us a Viking. I'm hoping it's a samurai. That little hint on the wall on Temple Garden makes me really believe it's a samurai. That's what I think. Yo, Beaver. Yo, thank you for the 20. Thank you, thank you. Here's a little extra for your belly. New character come out mid-season. Probably right, man. Don't call me this early!
Yeah, and here is a little extra for your belly. New character
Yo.
will come mid-season.
Thank you for the 20, Beaver. Thank you, thank you. Bro, will you stop? The stream starts in 2 seconds. Yeah, thank you for the donos, fellas. I really appreciate it. We need another night? No, we don't, man. We don't need another night. Let me pull up the stream because it'll probably go up real soon. Like the music, we'll hear the music. Here it comes. Who left dislikes on the Warriors Den stream already? Also, can you guys hear me okay? Am I too loud, too quiet? I want to get all this settled before, you know, before the stream actually starts. Wulin? I don't think we're getting a Wulin. I'm pretty confident it's a samurai or a Viking. I wanted to be a samurai though. Let's delete the knights already. Believe it or not, man, I've actually been enjoying playing a knight. I've been having a lot of fun with Warmonger recently. And Warmonger was probably my least played DLC character. Fuck you, Red King. Wulin. I hope they say that again. Yo, Toasty Charms, thank you for the sub, dude. Thank you, thank you. We're getting a Wulin Assassin. Yo, Cannibal Autopsy, yo. Have a good time, man. Don't dread it. Hope it's not another Griffin. For real, no cap on a stack. Man, I thought we left that 2 nights ago. Yeah, thank you for the kind words, King. Samurai just as a knight? Okay. I hope they rework Shinobi. I don't know. Okay, I know this is gonna sound weird. I can't find my phone. But man, I had this weird fucking dream last night. I know this is gonna sound so fucking stupid, dude. But I fucking opened up my phone, right? Maybe actually, let me check Twitter to make sure that I'm not dumb. Wait, this wasn't a dream! Okay, this was not a dream. It's a real thing. Okay, it wasn't a dream. I was about to say something really fucking dumb. It wasn't a dream. The reason I thought it was a dream... was because I woke up in the middle of the night in a fucking hot sweat. And I opened up my phone and I saw that fucking For Honor, the For Honor team tweeted out this image. And when I woke up this morning, I was like, man, that's a weird fucking dream. But they tweeted this out. So I think we're gonna see a pretty nice rework for Shinobi one day. When does it start? It should start in about 4 minutes. Am I high? No. Shut up about Sam? I mean, I don't blame you. If I see when does it start one more time, dude, I'm gonna poke you in your eagle eyes, dude. It starts in 4 minutes. I was not thinking about Monica. I don't know why Okay, I explained why I thought it was a dream, but I woke up and I was like, this is a weird fucking dream. Why did I dream about Centurion as Shinobi? But I'm glad I double checked, otherwise I would have sounded like a fucking idiot. What is that? To me, it's a hint. I mean, to anybody looking at this, it's a hint. To me, I interpret this as Shinobi will get a Scent level rework. Hopefully, since I tweeted this out last night, hopefully they'll expand upon it today. Yubi? Hello? Dude, Yubi, you guys usually are on this pretty early. Down for a Wulin Vanguard? I'd be happy with a Wulin. I'd be happiest with a Samurai. Where are all these Ayayas coming from? You guys are subbing a lot. Thank you for the subs. Are we all getting high together? I can't say that on YouTube. Or... Hold on. I remember last time when this happened, you guys were yelling at me to turn off the Ayayas, so... We'll pause them. But I do appreciate all the subs, fellas. I really do. I know I haven't really been too active on YouTube recently. Catching UB lacking? Yeah, dude, they're fucking... they're behind. Maybe they're live on Twitch right now. Yo, SPJ Dog, thank you for the 5. Anything but a knight, please. Also, I don't think we're gonna get any more Reflex Guard heroes. I guess we'll see. Dude, the last hero came out 6 months ago, man. So long ago. It feels so much longer. More knights, more knights, more knights. It's not going to happen. Do not fall for the infinite links. I'm not going to link my Twitch in today's stream, okay? I'm not. They're live on YouTube, or they're live on Twitch. Just, okay, I guess we'll have to watch on Twitch. I don't like watching on Twitch, but I guess we have to. I prefer watching on YouTube because you get to, like, skip around. Right, let me turn this off. Ooh, listen to this music, fellas. Yo, Chris Handsome, thank you for the 5. Madly Beaver, make Apex content? I play Apex, but I don't really like it. Chat, we're getting a Samurai. You hear this music? We're getting a Samurai. This is why I don't like... Get the shit out of my face! Get it out of my... Here's hoping we get a playable Sage Row. Chat, we're getting a Samurai. Thank you for the 5, fellas. Dark Storm, Chris Handsome, Madly Beaver, thank you for the 5s, fellas. We're getting a Samurai, chat. There's no... This isn't Viking music. This is Samurai. We're getting a Samurai. We're getting a Samurai. We're getting a Samurai. That makes me really happy. Wulin? That doesn't sound like Wulin music. Dude, look at... Oh! Look at that! Oh! I don't know what's about to happen, but I'm ready. I'm creaming right now. I'm excited! I'm so excited! Here we go, fellas. I can't stand up. Mirage, baby. Chat, I'm so excited. I'm so excited, chat. I think I'm more excited than usual because we feel like a Samurai is coming. That makes me so happy.
Warriors, welcome to the Warriors Den. It is year 5, season 2, Mirage. Unless this is a Mirage I see before me, I'm Matt Lemons, the North American CM For Honor, and I am joined by Josh Sharp today. Josh, how are you doing?
I'm excited, man. Season reveal, Mirage things, you don't know what's going on. I feel like John Cena going like this, but yeah,
you don't know what you're seeing.
But no, yeah. I'm doing pretty well, man. How about yourself? I never ask you that, so I'm gonna do that now.
I appreciate it. I had been noticing that you haven't been asking how I'm doing, so thank you. But I think this will make me feel better.
Yo, Bob, what's up, dude? Thank you
so much for that. I'm doing well. And I'm super excited for the stream today because we have so much to get to with the new seasonal content for Mirage, the new event. we're going to talk about the past and the future of testing grounds a little bit.
Okay.
And maybe a hero who's a little bit fitting for the season of Mirage, a guy who's known for, or a guy or gal who's known for sort of sneaking around and disappearing a little bit.
Oh, shit.
But first we have some updates on Azarus, Dominion series, and a variety of community topics. So let's get right into it. Josh, what can you
Yo,
tell
Lord
us
Warden,
about the
thank you for the
Azarus
25.
drops?
Thank you,
Let's
thank
talk
you.
about Azarus. So Azarus is a Twitch extension that you see somewhere on your screen right now, and what we use that for is to run raffles throughout the show. How it works is randomly throughout the show, we will generate questions just based on some things we've talked about throughout the show, and if you get them right, if you get the answers correct, you get rewards called Ubies, which you can redeem at forhonorgame.com/redeem. Keep in mind, bots don't win. We've said it before, we've said it again. All of our homies hate bots.
Wow.
If you are a human being,
I'm
you
a
hate
bot.
bots. And if you're not a human being, then you're a bot. So, get out. But today, wait, does that check out? I think that checks out. If you're not
I
a
don't
human,
know.
you're
It's
basically
some
a
Blade
bot.
Runner stuff. I don't know who's a bot anymore.
Talking about replicants? Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Great movie, by the way. But
Yeah.
let's go ahead and go over what people will be winning today. 5,000 winners will receive 1 scavenger crate, and 50 winners will receive 20,000 steel. That is 1,000 steel times 20. That is, math.
Yeah. I don't think you're wrong about this. That's
Japanese
definitely
night.
Math.
Quick math.
And yeah, so point being, please play Azarus. Bots can't win, so you're good. And you can win drops based on your answers to the questions. Right up next, we're going to have Clarissa join us to talk about the Dominion series. So
Okay.
we'll be right back.
Ooh, look at that
Clarissa, you
mirage
appeared
effect.
so fast. It was
Like a mirage, she just appeared from the shadows. Look at
You
that.
didn't see me before, but I was here this whole time. What?
Mirage. Mirage right there.
It's everywhere.
So how are you doing today, Clarissa?
Is
Doing
it?
great. It's good to be back in the show. I'm really happy because I just got my little figurine, my
Ooh,
little warmonger BB.
little war mommy, as the fandom would call her.
One
That's
second,
awesome.
one second,
No,
one
like
second.
warmonger. Okay,
Warmonger. This is warmonger.
Sorry, fellas.
You can have warmonger.
Thank you for the heads up.
I don't want war mommy, and I don't want war mommy. That's not that's neither here nor there. But no, that is super awesome. These are a series of figures that you can get on a particular website. Are you able to name how many of the figures people will be able to purchase?
I kind of want one of those
Say,
now.
a good handful.
A good handful. You can go ahead and check it out at merch.ubisoft.com/foronor-customizer. The link is on screen right now. It'll be spammed in the chat currently at the moment, and you can go on there. You can go over there, customize one of the selections of the heroes. You can do small, medium, large, all that good stuff. Keep in mind that for right now, this is only for US and Canada, so definitely, that's just how it is at the moment. So yes, go ahead and go over, check it out. It's super awesome. I actually need to get myself one. Matt, you should get one as well, so we can all just dance our little figures around and stuff.
I don't believe in action figures. I think they contain the souls of
Sounds like a great time.
people. So that's a thing for me. Is
That is the
can't-
case. Then I am
Getting a
very
Tozen
happy-
night.
So Clarissa, we brought you on
Thanks for the
actually to
five,
talk
Beaver.
about the Dominion series. So
Yes.
what's your update for us?
Yeah, so last week we just concluded our first major, the stage 1 major. So congratulations to the winners.
Dude, look at that image.
But you
Looks
know,
so
that's
cool.
not the end. We are now moving on
Mirage?
to stage 2. And so here are the dates for stage 2. It will begin in July. And the major for stage 2 will be in August 28th. So just a quick reminder, the qualifiers is open to everyone. There is a point system, so participate in the qualifiers, get points. Also, if you win the qualifier, you get invited to the major, where you can get even more points and also cash prize.
I'm not
So
an
there is a
advertisement
chance
for
you
UB.
to get even more, whatever. So please join up. It's going to be really fun. This will all go towards the finals at the end, which will happen in year 5, season
Raise
4.
the volume. You
So
got it, dude.
we're only on season 2. Sign up now at battlefy.com/Dominion series. And that's the update.
Thank you, Clarissa. We'll be right back with Brian for some updates on some community happenings. Whoosh.
Woo!
It's instant every time. It's like an actual Mirage. What's up, Ryan? How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you guys?
We're super
Doing
hyped.
good.
There's a lot going on.
I'm super excited to be back on the Warriors Den with fun things
Hi,
to
Navy.
share.
Share those fun things with us.
So first up, the big thing I want to talk about is we recently launched the For Honor Discord Dojo, and we've had a couple of open sparring times already. So really what this is this is a dedicated place that's all about the spirit of shared learning. And so it's a space on the previously For Honor Trials Discord. Now it's For Honor Trials and Dojo. And we've just set up a space in there where we have curated pro tips, we have learning resources, and
Hi, Dante.
to start with, because I'm a big believer in starting small and building big. That's why I always go for the purples in Risk. And
Yeah.
and so to start off with, we have some set open sparring times that are going to be happening every week, Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern and Saturdays at 4 p.m. Eastern. And so you can show up, and for a couple, they go for 2 hours, and you can just find people to team up with, spar, and give each other pointers, and really just help each other get better at For Honor. And then as kind of mentors emerge from that, we're going to look into opening up some like group practice sessions. And so the whole thing is really based around helping everybody get better at For Honor, because For Honor really is like a skill and an art that you have to like really dedicate yourself to get better. And so as a like HEMA practitioner in real life, I just saw like a huge overlap with a lot of the concepts that we have like in my IRL Sword Guild. And so I wanted to bring those to For Honor and kind of establish a place that has those same concepts there. So regardless of your skill level, regardless of your background, like show up. This is a place that's about getting better at the game and just really getting you to wherever you want to be in your For Honor journey. And so we should have the link in chat for the Discord, and we can get that. You show up there and meet some friends, team up with some people, spar, and just work on your skills.
It's also a really great place. Like, if you're a new player, do not be discouraged. Don't be intimidated. Go ahead and get into the Discord. There are plenty of people that are in there right now, and will be coming that will be willing to kind of show you the ropes and make you not feel like a noob. So
Yeah, we worked really closely with the community mods to make sure that's a safe space for everyone. And so, yeah, don't be intimidated. It's there to help you get wherever you want to go in your journey.
I think it's worth reinforcing too that the people who can provide like tips and coaching are doing like a service to the community with what they're doing and really doing right by the For Honor community. It's not just about the people who are getting taught, right? It's kind of also about the teachers and what they get out of it, which is like, you know, just more friends to chill with and players who see the game in whatever way they want to, but in a way where they can improve as part of a journey, which is rad.
And one additional note real quick is we're looking at opening up some times for those of you who are in Europe, so that there are open sparring times that line up with your territory. And so if we haven't already by the time this goes live.
it's a mirage. We already had this figured out.
Everything is mirage, but it's not. It's all real. Brian, I think we also have another community-related topic to talk about involving what people put on their heroes.
We do.
Fashion contest.
For those of you with sharp ears, you'll remember I talked about some For Honor fashion contests
I'm gonna win this
a while ago.
I'll win.
He doesn't
God.
have no.
That was a mirage.
Too bad,
everyone.
Josh. Too bad.
That didn't happen. That was a mirage.
Yeah, so right now we are eyeballing one of two weekends here in June that we're going to go for, either the probably the 11th or the 18th. So check out our social media to find out the final date on that. But the way these will work is we're going to take community submissions and we will assemble those into one big reel, and then we're going to have a big community live stream where we all hang out. And we'll go through them all. We'll roast the good ones. We'll
I'm gonna
praise
win.
the bad ones,
I'm
and then
gonna
at
win.
the end we'll have like a selection of finalists. And from that, we're gonna let you, the community, vote on who wins. So the prizes for that are going to be first place is going to take home 20K steel, so you can buy yourself.
I'm gonna
some
win, baby.
More sweet awesomeness. And then we'll have 10K and 5K for the second and third place.
Oh, hell
So definitely steel flying around, but more than that, it's just going to be an awesome time to just show up, hang out with other players from the community, and look at some fashion. Let's see some cool stuff. Let's roast some cool stuff. It'll be awesome. So stay tuned to our social media channels for the exact dates and times on that.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Brian. We look forward to that. There's a lot of impressive stuff over on like r/4fashion. We know there's a lot of people working on this stuff. So, but it's going to be a very relaxed thing where we have fun. So don't worry too much about it.
Sure.
We're just all going to have fun.
Yeah, and like for fashion is like I've just for a long time wanted to do something for that whole like slice of the community. It's because it's a massive part of the community, and a lot of stuff I know gets focused on lots of different portions of the community. So I really wanted to make sure this year that we did something for the fashionistas out there.
Always a pleasure to have Brian on. Brian, I appreciate you being here, and by all means, come back anytime, man.
Yeah, appreciate you guys having me. Take care.
All right.
Thank you.
Wow.
Woo! I was a little delayed on that, but that's okay. Matt,
Yes,
is it Mirage time?
I think it's Mirage time.
Mirage
Unless I'm
time.
deceived by the desert, in which case, who knows? But
Here we go, fellas.
I think we will be right back with the season update
Oh,
for
it's
Year
time.
5 Season 2. Is that
Oh,
correct,
it's
Josh?
time.
That is exactly what I was about to say. We'll be right back, Warriors, with all of the details, all of the juicy details about Year 5 Season 2 Mirage.
Here we go.
Warriors, we are here. Welcome to Year 5 Season 2 Mirage. Alongside Matt and myself, we have Nico, Elise, and Andrew to talk about all things Mirage. Thank you all so much for being here. How are you doing?
Pretty good.
Hey, Josh, how are you?
Awesome to hear. Like I said, there's a lot to get through. There's a lot of really cool things that are coming with Mirage. So, Nico, go ahead and start us off. What are some things that let's just go ahead and just talk about like Mirage as a whole and just kind of like everything that's been going on. And yeah, just go ahead and you have the floor.
Sure. So, season 1 was about establishing the
Oh,
continents,
that looks so
focused
cool.
Chimera, understanding their rituals, understanding the
Oh my
cultures. That's what we've
gosh.
experienced in the events of that season. Now that this is established and everybody's familiar with the
Thanks for the
covenants,
5 kobold.
we are moving on with Mirage.
Aw,
This
shit.
season, things are happening in the environment. There's a big drought hitting Heathmore, and as the heat is on, mirages, weird phenomena are happening in the platform. These are things you'll be able to experience with the launch event of that season, which is
yeah.
going to be called Visions of the Kyoshin.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll use that event to launch our battle pass. We will also have an exotic game mode.
Mid-season
that
hero.
will tell us about right after this. So we have this event is going to kickstart a chain of events and phenomena that will lead up to the release of our first new hero of Year 5 at this mid-season point we're all waiting for. But that's not everything. We have a lot of other cool things that are happening this season. In terms of gameplay, there's a huge testing ground update that is coming. All of the heroes that you've played in Season 1 are going to be updated that new season with
Okay.
some changes, some updates that JC and Steph will talk about later on. I'm sorry. We are also going to be having a new round of testing ground this season, with new characters updated, with some combat important changes that I think you have all been waiting for. I've been told not to spoil anything, so I won't. But if you are into samurai characters, there's a series of long-awaited updates that you'll be happy to hear about. Now, another thing that's going to be very important for us to go back to is, we're bringing back Orcos Masquerade with a within a different form. It's going to be the Covenant games. This is going to come back later on in the season with something different this time. We're going to be bringing some specific rewards. If you play that event, you'll be able to get things that are really special and unique to that mode. So that will be all of the content that we see in TU1. TU2, obviously, we launch with the new hero. I'm not telling you who that's going to be. You will see, play the game during TU1. We'll be dropping hints here and there for you to get information, pick up, how this character looks like, etc., etc. We are also going to be releasing new armor variations. The Dominion series is going to be coming back. And finally, we'll finish the year with a throwback event of Shadows of the Hitokiri. So a lot is happening in Season 2 Mirage. I suppose at that point, we should kick the trailer. We should show the trailer.
Yeah, let's show the trailer. Everyone
Sounds
enjoy.
good.
Check it out.
All right, let's do it.
Oh yeah.
All parched and weathered,
Oh yeah.
we yearned for the days past. We growled at the scorching sun.
Oh yeah.
Then, shimmers of dust, breathing ashes. They came from nowhere.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They left us in awe.
Oh shit. Oh, I can't
The
wait.
trailer's so hype, it froze Nico Bombre. He stuck like that. No, he had some technical difficulties, and he was revealed to be a Mirage of the Desert for now. But we could still talk about a few subjects with Mirage, Year 5 Season 2. Elise, last season, it was sort of a time of plenty. There was a whole banquet and everything. What's changed since then?
So yeah, after the banquet, basically the overall climate of Heathmoor changed slowly until it came to become a drought, as you could see in the trailer and all. Basically, it was a way for us to tell a different story this time about, there are two new groups fighting each other, obviously, but the years and decades of war, they had the toll on on nature itself too, right? Using also strange ore to forge new weapons and everything. It has an impact also on the lands themselves. So that's the kind of story that we wanted to tell for that season 2. But there's also another thing. This season is basically our love letter to Japanese mythology and culture in general.
Okay.
We are all Japanophile on the team, and we really wanted to take the time to put a bit more of to put the samurai under the spotlight, let's say, for that season.
Yeah,
so that, yeah, it's a
That's
real
what we
very
can
big
say.
spotlight. So yeah, that's really and I also want to take the time to thank our Japanese developers at Ubisoft who really helped us on that season that they gave us really cool, interesting stories, references about Japanese mythology and everything. And I'm gonna try to explain a few of them because I think it could be interesting for the players to know them.
Yeah, thank you.
So yeah, thank you, Max. First and foremost, so for that season, we've been inspired by some aspects of Japanese culture and especially spirituality and even magic in a way. Historically speaking, the Onmyoji, for example, were practitioners of a special kind of magic called Onmyodo, yin and yang magic, actually. And even I think it was in the 700 and the 800s, there was even a minister of Onmyodo, so almost a minister of magic, because those Onmyoji were used as they were counseling the imperial court. So this was a super interesting story for us, to be inspired of. And the other inspiration that I wanted to mention is the Yamabushi, because they are literally it means mountain hermits, if I'm not mistaken. And they are also they have that sense of practicing some sort of esoteric rituals and all that pertains to Shingon Buddhism, for those who are interested in those kind of things. So like we kind of mixed those two influences to bring a sense of more some magical stuff, like but very like using quotes here because it's there's no magic literally in a foreigner exactly. It's more a matter of perception. On top of that, we also had we wanted also like to expand a bit the samurai pantheon with some deities, and as you will see in the event, you will see some multi-armed type of figure that are in part inspired by two main things in Buddhism. So there's the Ashura on one side, or Asura, as you may have played, games more or less using the same name. But in our case, like it's a real thing from Buddhism. They are like considered as warrior demons in a way. So they are very powerful. They are about power and everything. And on the other side, you have Marishiten. So she was a deity of heat haze and shimmering light. So it's really fitting, for the season called Mirage. And she was also a sort of a patron for the samurai during around the same time as the Onyoji, if I'm not being mistaken. So those are the really super interesting historical references that we wanted to pay some sort of homage in that season. But as I was mentioning before, there's also like a sense of a bigger disaster coming in Foreigner. So there's that drought coming that's affecting, as you will see right after
that looks
several
cool.
maps. And there's it was our way, to say that the war is going and people are fighting on lands, but they took some things for granted about those lands, and that's what we wanted to reflect in that in the storyline. And also putting the focus on the samurai was interesting for us because it's a way to maybe have a different approach to disasters in general, because the Japanese culture and samurai, in our case, they don't see things as like dualities for them. It has
What is
different
this?
Meaning, I would say.
Yeah.
And this is
What is
something
that?
that we will see also through the hero that's coming. Which is not Pedro Pascal, as mentioned before, which is not Dobeni, not a knight. I'm sorry, no, those heroes are not Dobenis. But
Dobby
yeah,
is a hero, but he's not a hero, if that makes sense, right?
Yeah,
He's a
yeah.
hero. Yeah.
Was that
Yes,
Temple Garden?
exactly, yeah. And in our case, so I can't tell you too much about it because I want you to play the event, to play throughout that first half of the season to discover a bit more about their lore. But it's basically a group of very special warriors in the world of For Honor that you will get, hopefully, you will learn to love as much as we love them. And they are that sort of embodiment of how to react in terms of disasters, and maybe even in that Covenant type of duality, they have their own take on it. So it's really quite excited to see how the players will react to it.
That's awesome. I've always personally been enamored by Japanese culture, so this is right up my alley. This is awesome. I can't wait to see more. But Andrew, let's go ahead and talk about the art direction for Mirage. Obviously, things are there's some desert vibes, but then you also have more fiery, really just awesome visuals. So can you tell us a little bit more about what the team's kind of goal was in kind of making a kind of this new vibe for Mirage?
Of course, for this season, the keyword that we have used was the drought, scarcity, and spirit, and hallucinations. I mean, as we know, the intense party follows by great hangover.
Hi for it's
So
looking
after a
dry
season
as
of
hell.
Oracles and Masquerade, and the Chimera's Banquet, no one expected what's about to come in this season. A sudden drought strikes heat more, and water is scarce, and the heat is drying everything.
I haven't seen
animals
this
are
map in
dying,
forever.
and things are rotting. Everyone's suffering, yet the battle still continues. And people are seeing things that they usually don't see, but we now lose our control to identify what's real and what is the mirage.
That's not
So
a new
we
map.
temporarily redressed the Temple Garden,
Look at the dead
Forest,
birds.
Belvedere, and High Fort for this season for TU1, and at TU2 we'll witness a little more interesting updates. But by this, I wish players to have a unique seasonal experience during the Dominion mode and
Forest.
the rest as well. As you can see the mood board, the theme of the drought and the Mirage gave us an opportunity to try unique visual from the previous season, but even previous years. I mean, as you can see in the images, the cracks, microscopic bone patterns, sand painting, Salvador Dali, and the desert animals were used as our reference and inspirations. And wavy patterns and melting shapes were used to express the heat wave and mirage. And people will start seeing things, and the myth about the mirage will slowly spread to the heat more, and the desert sand yellow will be the new trend color for this season. And it may get more intense as the season progresses. Okay, now let's move on to the battle pass. There are cool rewards that is waiting for S19. There's a rewards about the multi-faced head replacements, and there's outfits, execution with the exotic weapons and ornaments, and of course we cannot miss out the para emote called the head-to-head. We will find out what that is. And lastly, it comes with the weapons. So this new battle pass weapons are quite unique this season. The weapon showcases the current status of Heatmore. The weapons are not only tool to bring the death in this season, but the intense heat brought the death of living things and start melting and drying all. So for the materials, we use the crocodile leathers to express the dryness. A desert shimmak patterns on the fabrics, and damas and the warmonger's metal was used for the blade. But patterns are not the only things that will be wavy. All weapons will have this wavy shapes, I mean the actual shapes, to showcase the heat waves and mirage. So for the color, dry yellow, warm dark gray, and bone white were used, and it's going to be hot summer, so prepare with all this new trend of fashion, event, and Dominion series.
Awesome. You know, these look super awesome. So before we go ahead and kick it to the battle pass video and showing all the weapons, Elise, Andrew, Cardboard Cutout, Nico, thank you for joining us today. It was an absolute pleasure. And after the video, we'll be right back with Benjamin to talk about Visions of the Kyoshin. I hope I said that right.
Yeah.
But yes, enjoy it. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Nobody likes wavy swords?
I was here all along.
You guys don't like wavy swords? We're about to see a lot of waviness in here. We're about to see a lot of dry weapons. I like that shield for BP though. I don't know what I would ever use these on though. Like, they're cool. I just don't know when I would ever use them. They look hideous. That's fucked up. Yeah. They don't look hideous. It's just there aren't a lot of armors that'll go with these kinds of weapons, if you ask me. Like, look at that. Look at fucking what's his name? Big guy. Shigoki's weapon. That looks really cool. They might work really well on Vikings. I want to see what Yorm's looks like. My eyes. You guys are being harsh for no reason. I like Yorm's. I think Yorm's fits his character very well. And his armor. That's a cool Valk shield. See, that's really cool, but Tiandi doesn't have any armor that'll go for that, or go with that. They do look sick though. Look at that. Hi, Asar. Music team never misses. No, they don't. The music team and the art team, they never ever miss. Why do the weapons look dehydrated? That's the point. Dehydrated. That's the point. Hi, Connor. What have you missed? The big thing? Samurai Hero, July 22nd. And honestly, that's not too far away. It's a month and a half. That's not that far. Like, their heads turn into flames. That's pretty cool. I'm not a big mask user, though.
Hey. Oh. Hey.
Oh yeah, it's finally here after 5 years. After 5 years. Okay, that's pretty cool. I want to see someone have those weapons.
Year 5 Season 2.
What is that
starting on
one
June
game?
10th.
There was a game that had shit like that. Was it called like
Mirage,
Dark
Visions of
Sector
the
or something?
Ocean is the event. Thank you to Nico, Elise, and Andrew again for walking us through that. We're joined now by Benjamin. Ben, how are you doing?
We're very fine, you?
We're doing great. We're excited to hear
Yes,
more about
Steve.
this event and how it ties into the themes of the season with like the scarcity and the drought and sort of the dreamy quality of what's going on and the visions.
Asura's Wrath?
In terms of the event itself, can you walk us through the realization?
Yeah, really. So we really went with a kind of, like you said, a mirage theme, but like it's like you're in the desert. There's a lot of dust clouds. It's very dry. Everyone's thirsty, but they can't find any water. So they're starting to see some stuff. So you think it's supernatural, but it's actually mirage, or maybe it's real. You don't really know. So this is reflected in basically all of the stuff, from the podium to the main menu and everything. So you're really feeling it, and especially
No,
you have
please
the
no.
special minions that
Not
are
the
gonna be from
mask.
Nice.
and especially the map for the game mode is going to have
Your phone
that
vibrating?
treatment
Yeah, it was.
of being extremely dry. So what's the game mode? We're gonna have these Passesh Kyoshin here that spawn on A and C. I call them big boys. I think everyone will call them big boys now that
Everyone will call them big boys.
Six-arm, leggy beef people.
There you go. So they're gonna be like preventing you from getting the points at the start of the game. And if you manage to kill them, though, you're gonna get the Heavenly Vision.
Oh.
Tiny though. Huh? All right.
Beautiful.
So
Beautiful.
when you get the Heavenly Vision, it's a buff basically.
That's cool.
For,
That
while
looks
the
really
buff is
cool.
dead, you're going to see the world through like the eyes of the god, basically. So you have a buff that heals you whenever you hit something, that applies bleed to anyone you touch. It
Beautiful.
looks really OP, but honestly, it's not. Like if you're 1 against 2 with this thing, you're not necessarily going to be winning. So and the fact that there are Passesh Kyoshin big boys on the A and C points means that both teams can get the buff, and then we could get major Dragon Ball Z style fights in the lane with the 2 Heavenly Vision guys, and then the rest of people are fighting. Or maybe you can just have them kind of roam around, kill people, pick them off. And the point is to just kind of get points from that. So as you kill the Passesh Kyoshin, you also get some buffs. You get the hard point bonus, you get some renown, you get fully healed, in addition to the buff. So what's really cool about all this is if you know the minion, that's it. Like, you know all the rules already. All you have to know is there are big boys on the capture points, clear them out, get the buff, and go to town. So if you're familiar with this, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. So if you're kind of tired of the whole of the repetition of just doing regular dominions, go into this mode and you're gonna have a ton of fun. We sure had in the internal play sessions. So I hope to see you on there. And
they covered
maybe
up
catch
those
some of the
ledges
Easter eggs in there. Good
on
luck
A
with
and
that.
C. I wonder if those will
And
get put
we
into
have
the
some
live game.
weapons.
We do have weapons indeed. Not only do we have Battle Pass goodies, we also have event weapons, which you'll be able to check out when Visions of the Kyoshin comes out
Really,
on June 10th. This also runs until July 1st, so get on in there and check it out. We're actually going to go ahead and show the weapons, so we hope you guys enjoy that. But Ben, thank you so much for coming
Boss
on and
Insta
talking
kills,
about the
maybe.
event and showing us what it looks like to look through the eyes of a god in all of its blue, majestic glory. I like blue. Blue's my favorite color, obviously. So
Yeah.
I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to join us. But yes, Warriors, don't go anywhere. We will be right back with Testing Grounds.
Oh yeah,
It's gonna be fun, so stick around.
this is the big part. Let's see if Shinobi gets thrown in. Oh, 2 sets of weapons. Is it? It's just you. Try refreshing. We haven't dropped any frames. These look like ancient artifacts. Like something you'd uncover in a tomb somewhere. Looks like Colby Jack cheese. Some of them look really good though. Colby Jack cheese. They did Lawbringer dirty. I didn't want to say anything, but yeah, Lawbringer's weapon is looking kind of rough. Colby Jack cheese. That looks really cool. That looks like it fucking hurts. Look at Lawbringer's weapon back there. Wait, are those Berserker's axes? Dude, they look so different that I really like them. They look super simple. I like that hammer. I really like that spear. Feel the power of the sun. I like them. I like the shapes a lot. Yeah, I agree. If you'll pardon the pun, yo, thank you for the 5. That'll be Tozen's Mirages. More than likely. I'm digging what I see so far. I'm really looking forward to this testing ground segment. Because they hinted at Shinobi getting reworked, so I really want to see what they do to him. I'm on Copium? I'm not on Copium. I think they're cool. Again, I probably won't use them. I like a lot of the blades that I have already. We need a new map so bad. We do. It's been 2 years since we got a new Dominion map. Why July 22nd? I don't know. Finishing touches. I just wonder when the last hero will come out. Will they do another mid-season release? I kind of like that. I'm not gonna lie to you, I kind of like that. I like simple effects, you know? I like the simple ones that don't do too much. And that looks really cool. It reminds me of Trimmer from Mortal Kombat. I'm not a big fan of the ornament though. Highlander's looking pretty dry right here. How fitting. Thank you for the 5, by the way. Pardon. Not that mask, no. Dude, the effect is so cool. I wish that you could separate the mask from the effect. That would make me so happy.
Hey.
Cool.
Warriors, it's year 5, season 2 Mirage. We're here with 2 very special guests, Stefan and JC. How are you guys
Nuzzles
doing?
your bulgy
pretty
wolgy.
good.
Great, thank you. How are you guys?
Wow.
We are so hyped right now because
Absolutely.
we have some news coming up in a little bit of time that you guys will get to. But before that, it's important, and a lot of people have been asking about what we made of the last testing grounds and our takeaways from that. So, Stefan, can you walk us through
Here we go.
where we're at with the last testing grounds?
Yes, absolutely. Our previous testing ground was in year 5, season 1. We went a little bit crazy and we brought 7 characters to this testing ground. So that was a lot of fun for us, and it turns out to be a lot of fun for the players as well. So that was really cool. Basically, across the board, in terms of feedback, we were looking for what did people say on social media, what did people put into their surveys that we ask after every testing ground. This is a huge insight for us. Tons of players played in the testing ground and gave the feedback, so this was a lot to go through. But kind of universally, it seems like players had a lot of fun messing with the characters, and we're really happy to see so many characters kind of brought to the power level that these characters need to be at. So for us, it was quite good. Basically, what you're going to see here is the whole 7 are going to come to year 5, season 2 at the beginning of year 5, season 2. So they're all going to be unleashed. You're going to see a number of edits to most of them based on player feedback. What parts weren't working, what parts were too strong, what parts didn't quite make sense. And we're going to try to shore up each of these areas in preparation for their release at year 5, season 2.
Awesome. JC, this would be a good time for us to kind of go over just like some of those tweaks that are coming. So you have the floor. By all means, go ahead and walk us through some of the tweaks.
Okay, let's do this. So first of all, Berserker. So Berserker didn't really need any changes from what we had in the previous testing ground. So
easy.
Berserker, yeah, easy. So Berserker is gonna ship as is. That's pretty good news.
Okay.
He performed quite well. The improvements were pretty good, so we're really happy overall with him. Next up, we have Gladiator. So Gladiator was a tiny bit too strong in a bunch of little areas. So we're doing some changes. First of all, Fushina Ictus, which is basically known as Toe Stab. It was dealing a bit too much damage, especially when you were landing it on somebody that was out of stamina. So now we've changed it so that it no longer unbalances out of stamina opponents. That's
Unexpected.
a big change to that move, but I think it's one that is going to be a lot healthier. We also have Skewer. So Skewer had a little
Unexpected.
bit of an issue because it used to it barely generates any revenge when it hits or when it's dodged, and so because of that, it became an incredibly strong ganking tool. So we were changing it slightly so that it actually generates as much revenge as most bashes in the game. So it's technically 30 revenge here. That should make it less effective as a ganking tool, but it's still quite good. And finally, we have the sucker punches, which are like dodge punches. So the front version is faster; it's like 500 milliseconds, so that makes it better at opening up opponents. You can't delay the side dodge ones, so just similarly to what we've done with Griffon, you can only do them at a very specific, strict timing when you're dodging, to make them a little bit easier to deal with. If you do like a heavy feint, it should be a bit easier to deal with. All the sucker punches also do less stamina damage. The stamina
Thank you,
bully
5.
aspect of Gladiator wasn't something that we really wanted to keep pushing forward. It's like a bit of an annoyance sometimes, so we wanted to get rid of that a little bit. And at the same time, all of his sucker punches no longer pause stamina regen.
That's a good
that's
change.
another big one that we're trying to move away from slightly.
That's a good change.
So next up we have Zanhu.
Unexpected,
so Zanhu was,
though.
I think one of the most.
No!
Zanhu and Hito were the two most well-received heroes in the testing grounds. So for Zanhu, there's only two small changes we have for him. Basically, the zone attack speed is going back to 600 milliseconds. At 500, it was way too fast. Like, it was incredibly strong. I know
It's a matter of some debate, JC.
Yeah, a matter of some debate, but a lot of the feedback we've gotten was that he's now extremely strong in group fights, and part of that was that the zone attack was a bit too fast. So back at 6, it's still very good, but
Meet
it's
us
not
in the
as
middle
prolific.
at least.
And we're also going to keep the side dodge attacks as light parries. We had intended for them to be heavy parries. There was a bit of a glitch, and they ended up staying light parries. And it turns out that they should have stayed light parries because they're them being enhanced now and such. They're much stronger tools. So with that being light parries, they're still kind of harder to react to in parry. So we should be good with that.
At least they
Still gonna
kept
be
everything
limitless.
else.
Yeah, it's still gonna be limitless.
Nice.
All right. So next up is Aramusha. So Aramusha was also pretty good, pretty well received. Like Steph was saying, that they're all well received, so it doesn't really matter. But Aramusha, the big change that we're doing on him is that he still had issues with reach. So a lot of the time when you were doing either like his top heavy soft feint to ring the bell or a lot of different things, because his range was too low, you could really effectively just backdash, like hold back in the backdash and backdodge and be able to avoid a lot of his options. So we've given him a lot more range on most of his attacks, all of his like neutral heavies, infinite lights, all that sort of stuff, so that it's harder to just hold back and kind of deal with it. Yeah, he's able to reach out a little bit more and hit you, so that should really help Aramusha get better into those fights.
I appreciate it. Thank you. As a Aramusha fan, thank you.
Perfect. That's good. So Shigoki is the more contentious one, but we felt that the changes that we've done to Shigoki actually make him a lot healthier to play, both as and against. But there was like two little things that were tweaking from what we had on testing grounds. First off was Charge of the Oni. There was a little bit of a bug/issue where you could just mash the sprint button and you could do like crazy demon drift things and what people were calling it. So it was interesting, it was funny, but at the same time, it wasn't really working as intended. So now we fixed the stamina consumption on him. You can still mash sprint if you want, but you're gonna end up depleting your stamina quite fast. So it's no longer an effective solution. And we've also lowered the Demon's Embrace recovery by a bit, so that it's not as punishing when you do it and you miss. So that should also help Shigoki a little bit there.
So just before we jump off on that one, I know that a lot of the Shigoki, some of the perception was a bit more contentious on this one.
It was.
Generally, when we looked at the surveys, it fell a bit more into like the Shigoki main side and trying to get it into that ultra competitive level. We have a little bit of thinking like, hey, with rotation being a bit better, it's going to help the character. With Demon Embrace being a gank tool but not a 1v1 tool, we're probably going to be where we want to be, so that's all right. And then you'll see a little bit later why we think charged heavies and unblockable heavies are probably going to end up a bit better than they are today in the live environment. At some point.
Yes.
Brace
all right,
for
so next
Hito.
up, so Janjung. So Janjung also only has one change to him, but it's something that has been widely requested. The Dao Shi's choke. Now, I'm not going to say it the same way as last time when I got made fun of.
Douchey?
Yeah, that's right.
Just say it.
I'm sorry.
I don't know, right? So anyway, yeah. So that moves stamina damage has been reduced by almost half. So this way you can't just like parry a zone and then choke somebody and then they're out of stamina every single time. So it's still a good tool. It still drains stamina more than a lot of different things, but it's no longer like I'm gonna take all your stamina out. That's for JJ. And then finally Hitokiri. Hitokiri was like the second most well-received character, but still had issues. She's now I think one of the better duelists in the game. But we still wanted to do some changes
Not that
so
bad.
that the character actually is a bit more fair to play against.
Not that bad.
So first off, for kicks, so raid kick and resweep.
Not bad.
They
We're
do
good.
less stamina damage, and they no longer pause stamina regeneration.
That's fine.
Gives you a bit more breathing room when you fight against Hitokiri, so they're not gonna put you out of stamina as they go all
We're
out
good,
as one
fellas.
attack on you. So
We're
that
good.
works. Then we have Endless Myriad. These are the infinite heavies and chains, which are also guaranteed after raid kick and resweep. So we've reduced the damage on them a little bit
We knew
because
that was
the
coming.
damage being that high off, and because it's guaranteed every time you land a raid kick or a sweep, you should be okay with like dealing a little bit less damage. It's still good. It still works fine. But again, it gives your opponents a bit of a chance of escaping the infinite loop that she can get into. And finally, like we've did with Griffon and I said Gladiator, her side dodge heavy attacks are no longer delayable. Helps them being a little bit more reactable, easier to deal with. So that's one change that we're pushing towards a couple of heroes to see. But normally it really helps with reacting to those attacks as well, and now being able to also dodge multiple things like chargeable. Like for example, right, Hitoki with raid kick and resweep. Some characters, including Hitoki herself, really enough, was able to dodge and then delay their dodge attack, so they could dodge both the kick and the sweep at the same time. Now this should not be possible anymore with with no longer being able to delay the side attacks.
It doesn't feel
Interesting
good.
also because you can kind of see a little bit of
But
our
it's
current line
understandable.
of thinking on like what are these side dodge attacks, how do we think they position properly in the game. Same thing with stamina damage and stamina pause. We're
Next
stamina
week,
regen
Benjamin.
pause. We're starting to come around to a different line of thinking than we used to be on this. So we'll see how it goes going forward. But I'm pretty excited about the way things are going.
Yeah, the big thing with stamina pause is like when somebody is out of stamina, for example, it's much harder to keep them out of stamina for a long period of time. That really helps.
You don't like being gray screen forever?
I'm not a huge fan of being green screen forever. I don't know about you there, but it's not the best feeling in the world.
Yeah, makes sense.
All right, so I think so. That's it for the changes to the heroes.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
I think
Here comes the
now
fun part,
we
chat.
can jump into the future of testing grounds.
Here
and
we go,
some things
boys.
That
Shinobi mains, you've been
are
waiting
very
for
excited
this.
to be trying
This
out.
is
The new
your
testing
time.
grounds will be going live on July 1st, run through July 8th. And once we show you what is actually in this testing grounds, we know for a fact you are going to flock to it, and we are excited to see your feedback. But let's
This
go
is
ahead
your time.
and roll out the red carpet for our heroes that will be featured in this round of testing grounds.
If they give us Yorm too, I'm gonna.
it's gonna
come.
be-
Okay, Orochi.
Right? So
okay.
we're starting with Orochi.
That makes me
Orochi's,
happy.
Right now, like a lot of players are not super happy with the state of Orochi, so
Okay,
we've
I like
given him a
that.
little go.
Yeah, yeah.
Should be really interesting. So that's good. So it's a pretty good character to work on, I think. Next up, we have Raider. the big guy with
Oh,
an axe.
okay. All right. I like this. I like
So
this.
Raider's another character that had
I
a
like
lot of
this.
people complaining about. That he's gotten weaker and weaker, so give me some changes to Raider. But see, there's a
Hashtag
thing
buff
here,
Raider. Any
though.
OGs
It looks
remember
like there's
that?
a little bit of space next
There's
to
an empty-
Raider.
There's an empty space there.
There's empty space there. I wonder if somebody could run up to that
Here he
thing
comes.
and like bending forward with their arms back or something. I don't know who pops up there. I'm really curious.
I'm sensing a resident sneaky boy
A sneaky boy.
around. I think.
Who's a sneaky boy?
A Mirage-like person?
A
Yeah,
Mirage-like person. Let's
I
go
don't
ahead and pull him out.
This is what you all been waiting
Oh,
for.
it's Shinobi. Yeah.
After 3
Right, so
Shinobi.
I think that's our
Years.
most requested hero to have in
Yes.
testing
3
grounds.
or 4.
So so Shinobi's getting quite
Your
a few
time
changes.
has come.
Should be super interesting. So I don't want to go.
This
into
is a
detail
nice
about
testing
but
grounds, right? And option select?
this, we also have option selects that we already announced. So it's not that
Oh
much of a surprise.
my god.
But, so we're also going to be testing option select changes. There's going to be a blog post before the testing ground, so we can see we can have a lot more details about the changes to the heroes, the logic behind them, also some stuff for the option select. So that should be good. And so that should be really, really interesting. And I think
Hell
the next
yeah.
testing grounds is going to be really interesting because option select changes really, really end up changing a lot of what's going on with the game. So we're going to be excited to play that out
Hell
and see
yeah.
how it goes.
Can't wait.
Amazing. Thank you guys
that's
for running us
nice.
through that. That was like a novel-length expose on 7 heroes, 3 new heroes, and the option selects. So thank you guys so much. I think everyone's going to be super excited to see those changes in game real soon, as well as to try out the testing grounds changes. And when we can talk a little bit more about those, we'll let you know. Stefan and JC, thanks so much for coming by. We appreciate it.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thanks, everybody.
That was all
Alright,
worth
thanks,
it, chat. That was all worth it.
We'll be right back.
I'm happy. I'm happy. Those 3 heroes,
Shinobi.
that's nice.
We got news on Shinobi, so that's exciting. Thank you again to JC and Stefan for talking about the past and the future of testing grounds. It's always great to hear what we're working on. So thanks again to them. We have talked about a lot of stuff, Warriors, but we have a little bit more to get to. You all right, Josh?
I'm good. Keep going.
Okay. We have June 3rd, Burning Empress, the arcade quest is right around the corner, so be ready for that, Warriors.
I think it's time to talk about some sweet outfits. Who's trying to look spiffy? The Chimera Hope is your way to look spiffy in the game. This is available for all heroes, so by all means, if you have a favorite hero and you want to give him some new threads, check out the Chimera Hope. It is available in the store for 7K steel. So, go ahead and get your warrior all jazzed. Get your warrior all nice. And then you also have
jazzed.
What's up,
get
Slenders?
your warrior absolutely jazzed. We also have a paired emote that is coming into the game, a new paired emote called Raising Glasses.
Oh,
And
wow.
Matt, I believe
2 of them?
I would like to raise my glass to you, sir. I would like to clink through the screen. No, go to the left.
So we get headbutt and the glasses? Cool.
We worked on this.
We did. We totally worked on this. But yes, no.
Tell me when.
Who put that link in chat?
What?
Tell me when. Just tell me when.
Are we clinking this way or this way?
Through. I'm clinking through my camera.
Oh, okay. So I was trying to
Oh,
mirror
that's
the.
better. That's a better idea. Clink.
There you go.
And executed perfectly. We did it.
Yeah, one take Drake. This is in the store for 10K steel. If you want your warriors to share some fellowship on the battlefield before brutally dying to a brutal
It's not
execution,
a virus.
then the Raising Glass is for you, fam.
Absolutely. And I believe we have a roadmap coming up next. We have a lot to come in June. Visions of the Kyoshin, most importantly. Also an XP Fest on June 25th. So toward the end of the month, there's stuff too. So very excited for June. Screenshot this, put it on Reddit, get karma. Thank you very much. Now we want to move on to Bug Reporter, I believe, Josh.
Yes, we do indeed. We have a couple of bugs that we want to go ahead and quickly go over that have been fixed. First up in the game, if you've been playing on Xbox and used headphones, you possibly might have experienced minus just a severe audio glitch depending
Thank
on
you
the
the 5,
game mode.
Dante.
It was prevalent in Breach, but we're happy to say that this issue has been fixed. And again, thank you to everyone who submitted on this report.
Yep. We also had an issue with Female Gladiator's helm. The Chimera Poeta helm had the wrong model, and I think there were some clipping issues. And a lot of people reported this on Reddit that I saw, so thank you to who reported it through Bug Reporter. It is now fixed in the game, so thank you very much.
Oh, additionally, we've also fixed some janky Nobushi animations that you might have seen. Fixed like some keyframe issues. Big thank you to Lord Dem for submitting this report, and it is fixed. Big shout out to you, sir. So if you have any bugs you've experienced in the game, or you want to contribute to bugs that you are kind of just experiencing, head on over to forhonor.ubisoft.com/bugreporter. Submit bugs, contribute to bugs, and let's all my homies hate bugs, so let's get them fixed.
Couldn't agree more. We also have Dominion Series happening right now, so register at battlefy.com/Dominion Series, and get in there and give it a try. That's what I say. And you never know. You never know how it's going to go until you try, and maybe you end up in the cash winnings. You simply never know until you try.
Exactly. Dollar bills, y'all. Who wants a sweet cash prize? If you want it, you gotta be good at the game and beat people. So we are excited for Mirage to be coming out. It's coming out June 10th. Go ahead and play the game, play the event when everything drops. We're super excited for the future of this season. Again, we also have a new hero that is coming later on, where I'm actually really curious to see what type of speculation I'm going to see on the forums and stuff. But Matt, I believe this is not a night.
I've been told it's not a night.
It's not a night. So people have no fear. No nights are here. At least for Mirage. But again, thank you everyone for joining us today on the Warriors Den. It was an action-packed show. Lots of stuff to cover. Be sure to follow us on all of our social media at For Honor Game. If you are watching this on Twitch or YouTube, if you're on YouTube, hello, hi, we're from the past. Go ahead and head over to Twitch TV and follow us so you don't miss any of our live streams. And again, yes, Mirage, Year 5, Season 2, coming out June 10th. We're excited for you to play it and looking forward to seeing all your feedback. Again, thanks for joining us, and we will catch you in the next one. Peace.
Peace.
All right, chat. That was a W or L, chat. How do you feel? W or L? You already know what I'm gonna say. I got a lot out of it. I got a lot out of it. I got a lot out of it. We got, at least we know a samurai is coming. We have the theme for the season. Raider Orochi Shinobi reworks. That's cool. The event mode looked cool. I mean, at least we know we have a lot to play around with the next few months, okay? We got the new season next week, and then 2 weeks after that is Testing Grounds. And then after Testing Grounds ends, 2 weeks after that, the new hero. So I mean, we've got some fun stuff going on. It's a shame that the new hero doesn't come out at the beginning of the season, but you know what? July, it's not that far away. Oh, and the 7 heroes come, or the 7 Testing Grounds heroes come on the 10th as well. All right, chat. I'm gonna spam my Twitch. If you're interested, I stream over there a lot, so it's not a virus, I swear. You can click on that, follow over there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for coming out. I appreciate it. It's not a fucking fishing store. I'll probably go live in a few hours after I run a few errands and then grab some dinner. Orochi's getting the kick? Maybe. I thought that was a fun stream. I liked it. I'm happy with it. Alright, chat. Thank you for coming out. I appreciate it. I will see some of you guys later. Not all of you, since some of you refuse to download Twitch or even visit Twitch. Take care, fellas. It was a good stream. I liked it. See you guys later. Thank you for watching with me. Appreciate it. If I don't see you guys later, have a good night. Good rest of your day. I also have to make a recap video for this. Alright, take care, fellas. Bye-bye. Oh, also...